So here we're at 9 Palmetto Beach Drive in Old Town Bluffton. You can see this is the 2-car garage. Really, it's like an oversized 2-car garage. Really, it could be a 3. And then it's got a carport right there. Definitely got a quirky layout. You'd want to gut this for sure. Coming in here, living area. So the bedrooms all sit back there, which I'll take you to first. Full bath. Got the old tub there. No shower in here. Linen closet. And this is where it kind of gets a little quirky. So, this is another bedroom. It's pretty small. Great for an office. I'd kind of make this whole wing here master. And then you have bathroom here. And that door leads to the outside. An old shower here. Vanity. And that door goes outside, which I'll show you at the end. Toilet. And then, so they're calling this a 3-bedroom. And I mean, yes, it does have this pocket door here. And it's got a door here, but I would blow this out, to be honest. Make this a whole master. With both of these here, make this all one master. Make this an office. That's why I say kind of make it all one wing, for it to be a master. And then turn the garage, the existing garage, into 2 bedrooms and push the garage out where the carport is. Those sliders right there lead out to the back door. Backyard, I mean. So it's got a huge pantry right here. It's just, really I would back this. There's just so much you can do with that. You could move the kitchen back and basically flip it. So you'd still have the sink and the water. You still have this. You just flip all this, move this over to that where that wall is. Then you have bar seating right there up against the living room. But then that would take away from your TV spot. So you'd want to rip this up, put a TV here. There's just a lot of different things you can do with it. You can keep it the same. I mean, you could make this, big. This would be a great big kitchen. Which makes sense because you have this pretty cool, they did not have these last time I was here, but pretty cool, you could have an outdoor kitchen grilling area right here in between if you made those 2 bedrooms with a small living space. Kind of make it a little bit nicer, or a cooler layout, but you don't need this huge walk-in pantry when you have this pantry already, which is a pretty good size, to be honest. And then you have washer and dryer here. You could make this the laundry room. You could not. You could keep it how it is. You could move the laundry room back to where the master is. There's so much. You can really do whatever you want. I think it's such a neat opportunity. And you kind of want to come in and act like you're going to bulldoze it, which you could do that as well, you know. But this is a neat area, and I mean, this property could be so beautiful. And then you have this big garage. I'm telling you, this garage is huge. Make 2 bedrooms out of it. You got pipes running to it. Just extend that bathroom, make it a bigger bathroom. Have these 2 bedrooms share it. And you just basically push this 2-car garage out to where the carport is right now. But I mean, it's a big space. Or you could, the big thing is here, I mean, garages aren't a must. I know you guys would definitely want a garage, but you could always can't get that unlocked. Get out of it. I'll work on that. But you could always just fully enclose this, and then just build another garage over here where these trees are, in between these 2 palm trees, which I think are beautiful. Look how tall that thing is. These have definitely been here a while. I think it's just got so much opportunity. You definitely would want to make the offers if you're gonna bulldoze the place. And then, and it's pretty deceiving. Like the way the house sits on the lot, it gets skinnier over the further you go over here. So it kind of goes like this and then comes back where those bushes are. That's your property line. So it gets smaller over here. And when we hit this corner, it just opens up. And it's just massive. It really feels like you're on, the lot right now is 0.64, but it really feels so much bigger than that. Just the way the house is on it. So that's that door in that bathroom. It leads right outside. But this is a huge backyard. You don't get this very often in this area. The cool part is, you can have a fence like this, a nice big privacy fence. I just think it's so cool. Could put a pool back here. You can see they have this carport back here as well, where they used to keep the lawnmower and stuff. And you could put a pool house there. You could put a work shed there. You could build another. You can see here. You could build another garage. For boats, cars. You can do. Really, you can do whatever you want. And you have the space to do it. And it's way overpriced. That's why you'd want to, make it seem like you're going to bulldoze it, which you could and you couldn't. You definitely could still keep the bones. And you have a very short. It's very short. I know you don't love the dirt, but it's very short. And barely ever anybody comes back here. There's only, I think, 3 other homes, maybe 4 other homes back off this road here. And there's another entry exit way if you just stay on this path, right? You know, a minute or 20 seconds down this dirt road. But everything right where you see it start to change. I mean, then it becomes paved. But this is 9 Palmetto Beach Drive in Old Town Bluffton. You have a boat landing about 45 seconds, a minute down the road. And like I said, there's really no tree overhang. I mean, that's the most tree overhang you get on the property. So those sit back, those don't overhang on the property. But yeah. This is All Joy Road, super desirable street to live off of, which Palmetto Beach sits right off of. All right, turn, so you can see they're adding sidewalks here, which has been needed for a long time. So I know everybody's excited about that. Big golf cart, 4-wheeler, side-by-side area. I'm coming up on the All Joy dock here, boat landing. You can see, so it's a minute up the road from that house, from 9 Palmetto Beach. You have this boat landing here. Gorgeous. Get some great sunsets. People will all, around sunset time, people will come up and park their cars, park the golf carts, 4-wheelers, and just come and watch the sunset. There's a big sandbar. So the May River sandbar that everybody goes to party at and hang out in the summertime sits right on the other side of these docks here. Right on the other side of these docks. It's high tide, so you can't see it, but right over there. You'd be 1-2 minute boat ride there, which is awesome. And it gets packed. It's a really fun time. They throw concerts on the sandbar. It's very fun. So such an awesome place to live. I actually had some friends that grew up in this house. And this is All Joy Road. When we take this left, it'll take me all the way up to Old Town Bluffton, which is about, from here, maybe a 2-3 minute drive.